we're here. Everything seems a little loose. I'll be glad when we can go live from the phone. Okay, you guys. Okay, sit right here, Mo. So we just had our first family KAP. We just did a KAP session together. He ain't gonna sit down. Anyway, so if you want to know what KAP is, it's KAP. It's Kundalini activation process. And since it happens, the facilitators in California, I think it is. So it's really like we have to do it late. It started at 9 p.m. But I shared the link in the description box to the event. It's on Eventbrite. So she usually has it once a week and takes breaks. But yeah, I got the bright idea that the kids, I had already done it for like 4 times already. But I was like, let me see what the kids do with this. Like, let's see how they respond to this energy. Okay. And, you know, the short version is you're on a Zoom chat with like 20 something people, and there's a facilitator that facilitates your Kundalini activation, but not in a jarring way. It's a more gentle, grounded way, even though you can really feel ungrounded. Hey, love, how you doing? So I wanted to let me see. Oh yeah, Jaden saw your comment and he pointed out he's wearing a bracelet that says peace and calm. Synchronicity. So we were in 3 different rooms on 3 different devices because the facilitator needs to see you and your spine needs to be straight. So we were all on the floor, laying on the floor on like little pallets and stuff. And she explains everything. Technically, you know, it's your own energy. She's just facilitating the experience, and you know, they play a playlist of songs and you just go. You surrender. It's a surrender experience. It's not a set an intention type experience, okay? So it was my first time doing it with Jaden and Morris, though. And we were all in separate rooms. Hey, chill out, dude. Anyway, so I wanted to share our experience with you guys. Like I said, I had been doing it for a while, like on and off. So I think this was my 4th KAP session. And we're still very much so in the zone. Okay, so just bear with me. I want to start with Morris telling his part of the story from the beginning, from when it started until it was over. Mo, what did you physically feel, and what did you see, if you saw anything, hear, like all of your 5 senses? What was going on for you? Why you looking at me like this?
At the start of the meditation, I was just there feeling like mid unprepared and then prepared at the same time. I was just like ready. Like glasses off, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was just laying down. Once I closed my eyes, the music came. And I'm telling you, if the music doesn't hype you up, I don't know what will. Because the music is awesome.
He said, if the music don't hype you up, I don't know what will.
Yeah. The music made me like dance and all that. The music was awesome. And it took me to places what the music sounded like it was. Like Mom said to me, like music can make you like go to different places.
Mm-hmm.
And I've experienced that.
Cool.
And I felt like just jamming. I felt very hyped up, and like I felt very fun and good. I was not chill at that state. And I'm still not chill now. What isn't a bad thing also.
Yeah, you got energy running through you apparently.
Yeah. In the mid nap. It started going down. I'm gonna talk about the second song. The second song, when that started, there was this weird creepy roar or noise, and I was like, I had to open my eyes, like what is this? What is this?
It was really primal sounds in one of those songs.
And when I opened my eyes, I tilted my head back. I'm not aware that I was literally almost off of the mat. My head hit like the carpet floor, and I ended up having like a small head pain, and I just moved the mat back to me. But as the song started to go into its mid theme or something like that, into its mid time, it started to be like rapping or something like that. A rap song.
The beat drop.
Oh yeah, the beat. Yeah, the beat drop. Everything happens in the beat drop. Just know that you shouldn't be such a fan of a beat drop because sometimes people can trick you.
Yeah. Beat drops can trick you if you're not aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're somewhere else, literally.
Yeah.
So what about the end?
The end, where all of the music was just like calm now, I ended up, it was like I did not like it, but then I ended up like crashing through the road, like the road started to break, and as I went through like the crack, I went through like the whole galaxy. I mean, it wasn't like fast paced or anything like that. I don't mean like going through the galaxy, but like I was like in the galaxy, not on Earth. I was just floating.
That's when he said he was in space. So the world kind of cracked and you floated up through the crack?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yes. It's called non-gravity.
Non-gravity. That's what it's called. All right.
Yes.
Any last words about your experience? Any advice to any adults or children who want to try KAP?
Make sure that you don't see it as a lie, KAP. Make sure you don't make fun of it because it can get you back.
Okay, so the kids say KAP and it means that it's a lie. Like they use the word KAP as a lie, but I think it's CAP, right?
Yeah, CAP.
But okay, any other things? Any other advice you want to give somebody who wants to try KAP for the first time?
Yes, music. That music, you must listen to it. It's like any spiritual like thing going on, or any like God thing going on, or like church thing. Mm-hmm. But then it has like that rap music with that song. It was journey, exactly like that.
It's journey music, you guys. There's a lot of native and like fantasy type music that has a beat to it. Yes. You know what I mean? A lot of traditional type music like with a beat. So that's what he's talking about. The music could get you.
Yes. And that music is the main part.
The music is the main part. Places. It takes you places. It really does.
And I've learned that from Stranger Things. I've been told from
we've been watching Stranger Things. We don't recommend Stranger Things for children like under a certain age. You just use your discretion.
Yeah.
They have to actually like scary stuff. But
I mean, it isn't really that scary. It's just a whole nother experience.
Jaden's been over here in the zone. He walked back into his room and freaked out, talking about, Mom, I think the energy's still in there.
Oh, no, they talking about me because I am literally a whole supernova right now. Yeah. I think this crystal is going to go soon.
Is that angel light?
Oh, we want to eat.
You said you think that crystal's gonna go soon, like it's gonna crack or something? Oh, I think you need to do like five more minutes on that. Just start at 5 more minutes. Jaden is in the zone. He's not supernova like Mo. He's more chill and like blissful.
And that's how it always been.
And he
well, actually, I was the guy to chill for a moment.
Yeah, you were the chill one.
Yeah.
Jaden was in the kitchen with me earlier, and he was like, "Mom, I actually feel like a sorcerer. Like, it's different." So I'm gonna let him tell his story, but you gotta make sure they can hear you. Really? I ain't dealing with you today. Tell it. And don't into it.
So my experience was like, here, let me tell you what happened before that. Okay. So we went to a candy shop that had a lot of sugar, right? Sugar everywhere. You would think a kid would go crazy. You know, I enjoyed my time. And we had we had an espresso, I had an espresso caramel like square thing. And Mom had warned me that, you know, people take shots of that because it can make you like super hyper. And I had also had or tried some of her coffee this morning. All that stuff today, all that caffeine.
It wasn't a lot. He literally tasted the coffee.
Yeah.
He sipped the coffee. That was it. One sip. And then he had a caramel that had espresso in it. But it still wasn't enough like a whole cup of coffee would have. But apparently you sensitive. And you don't need it.
And then we did the KAP, right? So I started off, and I think that the whole experience was more like the whole experience was like an hour, but I felt as if it was like at least 5 because I was for just about an hour in my time, okay, because like I just the whole experience was longer. It was a whole actual, like, it was very wholesome. So I was actually in doubt for a couple, like a good chunk of the time. And then I was like, this ain't gonna work. Watch, I'm about to try and fake movement, right? I turned my head, and then I swear the person that was hosting it directly transmitted energy up into my head. And I was just, I couldn't stop shaking. And my legs were like twitching too. And then I was like, okay, I understand. And so then I just tried to chill. And I had a couple of things that I had to let go. I feel really happy, except not to the point where I'm, all that stuff.
Giddy, yeah.
I'm more of a
peaceful, happy, like grounded.
It's just, yeah, like, there was a whole bunch of stuff that had happened, and I just thought about it, and I just let go of it, and it wasn't even my consciousness. It was as if something was there that just told me. It just made my body feel as if it doesn't matter anymore. It's just it's a mere ant to the size of like a fighter jet. You know. I was like, well then, okay.
It made your big problem small.
And no, it's not even small. It's gone.
Yeah, got rid of.
And I think there was one time that I had fallen asleep and my head had hit the door. I really can't calculate everything that happened in my sleep, but I had a dream that since I can sometimes see third eyes, I used to draw them. And I remember in this vision, I was more like, it was more of a lucid dream and astral travel. But the colors started floating off I think it was in black ink, but the black ink started turning into colors and it started floating off the page. And I was just like moving them around, and it was like super cool. It was a whole Doctor Strange type of thing. Like, and then I remember a voice calling in my head telling me, you can manifest more. There is no limit. Because when I did the whole list, I thought I got a good amount in the bag. I could wait. But they told me, Jaden, just let it fall. You want what you want. You can get it. I was like, right then. I think I went on a shopping spree, but I don't remember everything.
So he lucid dreamed for like probably 15 minutes.
Yeah. And then what was the?
You said you had a lot of the old visions that you had come back, and you did something different in them this time.
So I remember one time when I was like 3 or 5 maybe, and I was a big crybaby. I remember one time there was this Batman mobile, and it was an event at the old house. We were all there. My brothers were there, and it was all of us. But we were walking back, and I remember just crying so hard because I didn't get to see the Batman mobile. Except this time, it was like a flick because we were walking towards the Batman mobile, and I got to have a good time. I was like, yeah, that's super cool. Did I give you 2 of those visions, or did I tell you another time?
What about Ganesha? Was that the third eye thing? Something turned into Ganesh.
Yes, it was the third eye. I think the third eye floated and turned into letters, and then formed his head. It was super cool. And there was another thing about the candy shop, I'm pretty sure.
What?
Wait, no, I didn't bring it up. There was another thing that I got. Wait, no, I said that.
I know me and you got cold.
Oh yeah, I knew that I was cold, but I didn't feel it. And when I got out of the KAP event situation thingy, I got up and I shivered like I would have been shivering the whole time, except it all happened at once. I was like, it was like a roller coaster had like stopped, and it was just vibrating like a massage chair, and I was like, whoa, I'm cold? I was cold?
Like he didn't know he was cold the whole time until it was time to come out of the meditation.
And yeah, so I was very, very hot.
Oh, yeah, Morris was hot.
He is hot.
I was like, dude, my hands was cold. We trying to thaw out, and Morris was hot, and he's over here bouncing off the walls and stuff.
Yeah, literally a solar transmitter went inside of him.
Yeah, but he must have had a solar infusion.
Over my way, I'm more of like a, I don't even know how to describe it, because I guess I'm like a cat.
Like a cat? You feel like a cat?
Just about.
Cat vibes.
Because I tried, I laid down, and then my body jerked up. I can't go to sleep, but I'm not hyper, and I'm bored. I'm sleeping, but I'm not sleeping.
Yeah, like in a twilight state.
Yeah. And at one point, I think Mom was in the restroom, and I had told her. I close down for a bit.
Okay.
I was super happy. I was just sitting there like as if we had just like, I don't even know, like won like a super big game and like I guess won the lottery or something. But I was just in pure bliss, and I started crying a little bit, and I told Mom, I am so happy right now. It was amazing.
And he was like, how can I keep this feeling?
Yeah.
And this is why people go back to KAP, because they want to keep that feeling, and you got to remember, it's your primal energy. It's your life force energy that you're feeling. And it stays with you.
Yeah. And I remember I had water, and it kept spilling on me because I think the top broke.
Yeah, you couldn't figure out how to get the top going. It's probably broke.
And it kept falling like that, and I was like, stop. My body wasn't doing anything about it. I was just stuck there. I was like, Jaden, you're getting the floor wet. And I was like, bro, stop. And I had to get up. I was like, I don't like this. I was in there. I was struggling. And then I think I was walking near. You had told me to do something. I know, I think I was just walking. And my body was like, I was going to go to the back door because I remember there's still a dryer load in the laundry room, and I was gonna go out the door, but I was like, no.
As long as they dry, we good.
Yeah. So Yeah, this is the thing. Like, I want to be here and functional, but not crazy and fast, but not slow. It's like I call it the unknown because it's just I call it the mellow.
Yeah, the mellow. You're present and grounded, and your heart is open. You know what I mean? And yeah, a lot of us want to keep that and still be able to function in the third density.
Yeah,
But boy, people be trying to pull you out that energy so much.
and I feel as if somebody tried to do that right now. It doesn't even matter what shape, type of form, but I could just let go.
Yeah, it doesn't bother you.
It's like they're coming at me, but they're inverted pyramid, purple or blue.
Blue.
The connect to source thing.
Yep.
I think I did connect to source in this somewhere.
I know I bursted into light body and I got all sparkly and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I had to go through, I was a perpetual garden. Like there were plants growing out of me, like in a psychedelic way. It was crazy, but awesome. My hands were super activated and cold because even when I do Reiki on people, like my hands get cold. It's not the same as other people, like when their hands get really hot. But yeah, as usual, I had an awesome KAP session. Very, twitchy, needing to move, and then having the relaxed, deep moments. The you don't feel like you're even the body, because sometimes you'll just be there and you'll be so deep that you're completely relaxed and you won't even feel your body. Okay, and you're just there. And then you'll go back into catching the wave of energy and breathing and all that stuff, and then you'll relax, But yeah, we wanted to share this with you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I know it's late. Y'all will catch this in the morning or whatever time. But like I said, the link to the event is in the description, and you should definitely try it.
Yes, it's my personal request. That's all I'll do.
It's his personal request that y'all try it.
If everybody could feel like this, man,
we wouldn't have no problems, right? Yeah. And that's the whole purpose of sharing it, because you would want everybody to feel great and love and happy. I'm gonna get you.
I almost got you.
But yeah, thanks for listening, you guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
I feel like I can sing you.